How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we work together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. My name is Henry, and in this episode, we're going to break down why you matter and how important it is for you to succeed. And really, we're going to look at some positive inspiration that you can use to manifest the energy, the strength, the power to push forward and be the most abundant version of you, the one that you deserve to experience this life in. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It can be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say that word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that frequency. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And then once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. All right, well, we're going to do another deep breath. This one is about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear today to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And then once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So I want to start this message off with some more gratitude. I just have been feeling so thankful lately for all of you that are tuning in, that support this channel, that share it, that leave positive comments. It's so inspiring to me, and we certainly wouldn't be doing this if we weren't connected together. And I say that because that's going to lead into the message of today. So I was doing a little bit of meditation before this. I had to travel some today, so I didn't have as much time to think and write and really come up with a topic that I wanted to cover. So a few minutes before I recorded, I closed my eyes and was meditating, and I just got this image in my mind. And so this image, or this lesson, is for you. And the image was of somebody that was on the ground. They had been knocked down and they just had this hand up like, no more. I just can't take any more. And if this is resonating with you, feel like you just can't take any more, whether it's stress, it's pain, it's trauma, it's a hard house situation, a terrible work environment, like whatever the situation is that you're going through, I want you to know that you are the right person to go through it. That doesn't mean that we need to stay in painful situations. It doesn't mean we have to be there, but while we're there, you actually have a very powerful opportunity. You see, everything in this life is happening for us. It's not happening for us in a sense where something good is going to come out the other end, like you're going to get that raise if you just deal with that mean boss, or you're going to make more money, or you're just going to receive something material for going through something. That's not how things are meant for us. Everything is for us because every opportunity, every experience gives us the chance to find and discover love in a new light. And so the difficult thing that you're going through, you may feel broken, you may feel wore out, like there's no tomorrow, there's no way through this. But the fact is, you are still here. You are tuned into this podcast at this very moment. And that means you know deep down you have something in you that isn't letting you quit, that you have awakened and you are going to rise up because somebody else did quit at this stage. Somebody else wasn't able to push forward in this stage. Whatever it is that you're going through, somebody else struggled with it and they weren't able to move forward. That is why you are different. We're not better, we're not elite, we're none of those things, but we are on a unique mission. If you are listening to this podcast, if you are on a self-growth in a positive way, passion, mission, path, whatever you want to call it, if you're on that, you are special. You are a hero. You are here to discover the love in that difficult situation. And it's not going to be easy. It's not always going to be fun. But when you do conquer it, when you rise above it and you push through, whether it's tomorrow, a year from now, 10 years from now, whenever it is, when you rise above it, it's not about defeating the thing. It's about rising up and having internal peace despite what is going on externally. When you reach that moment, when you get to that high frequency, not only will you be healed, but you will be able to give that healing to somebody else. That is what you're meant to do. You are meant to be a healer. You are meant to be a forgiver. You are meant to be a lover. All of those things are the most powerful energies there are. There is nothing more powerful than somebody that can love something that doesn't deserve love. There is nothing more powerful than somebody that can forgive something that doesn't deserve to be forgiven. So the situation you're going through isn't about getting even, isn't about beating the other thing, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is. It's about conquering you and building the inner peace within you. Once you do it, and you will, there's a reason you're tuned in right now. You will get through this. I don't know how, I don't know the way, but I know that you can do it. I know that practicing gratitude will help you get there. I know that you are discovering the tools to get better just a little bit each and every day. It's not about solving it quickly. It's not about solving it easily. The more you get closer to inner peace, the more healed you become, the more forgiveness you're able to practice and give, the more at peace you will feel. And the more at peace you will feel, the external world doesn't change necessarily, but what you experience in the external world does. You start seeing the silver lining. You start seeing the love everywhere you look. And that is one of the most powerful things. When you wake up every single day and your eyes are full of seeing the positive, of seeing the love, imagine how good you will feel. In the same scenario, two people can see two different things. That's why they have the saying, the glass is half empty or the glass is half full. It's not about being positive per se. It's seeing the light. It's seeing the love in every situation. When you see someone and they have 99 problems, 99 flaws, but then they have one thing that is amazing about them, and that's what shines to you, you're in your light. What you see in the external world is a direct reflection of your internal state. So take this opportunity that you're going through to learn, to grow. How well can you practice gratitude in this moment? Do you have the ability to pause, to think, to find something to be thankful for? It's not that thinking and practicing gratitude is going to make you happy, is going to make you better. What it's going to do is bring a little bit of that positive energy within you. And the more you do, the more you'll stack that energy within you. And again, it's not about being happy. It may not change the hard thing that you're going through at the moment. But wouldn't you rather go through this difficult time, go through this trauma, go through this pain, go through this heartache with inner peace, with calmness, with stature, with pride, with confidence of the being that you are? That's what I want for you. That's what I want for me. That's what we deserve. We deserve to be right within. But we get there by going through the pressure. Everything is meant for us. Everything is an opportunity for us to be the example. It's not about speaking the speak. It's not about just talking about it and learning these things. It's about being the example. And that's what I'm working on. And I know that is what you're working on. You want to be healed. You deserve to be healed. Answer your calling. Let's be the best versions that we can be. Let's practice gratitude during these hard times. Let's be these amazing examples for everybody and be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode hit home for you and really helped connect on what it is that you were meant to do here on this earth. I'm so thankful for the energy you're bringing, the effort you're bringing, and the dedication to being the best you, because it absolutely inspires me. And I'm so thankful for that. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link in the description. It'll keep you up to date with every single episode. And of course, if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. So I appreciate all the follows there. And if you want to join the Positive Mindset community, it's a fun Facebook group that I put together. There's not a structure to it. It's all about just leveling up. Right now, we're really focusing on the fitness department, really getting that health in check. So if you want to come along for that ride, go ahead and click the link and join below. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.